Hey, beautiful people. Hope you all are doing very well today. Welcome back to the Young and Independent Show, where we discuss a variety of topics to help young folks live lives that are spiritually fulfilled, lives that are value added, lives that are less materialistic, and above all, lives that are financially independent. I'm your host, Sil, and tonight I want us to talk about becoming successful. I came across a story today and it really did touch me. It inspired me and it touched me. It opened a kind of both bad and good ones. I would say sweetish bitter. It's about the story of Wilglory Tanjong. She's a young Cameroonian woman who immigrated to the US with her parents. And her parents and her mom and her dad got separated. They started, in fact, they literally celebrated that the government was going to give them small pieces of papers to go and queue in order to be able to eat. She and her sister celebrated the day that they got approval to go and queue to get free food from the government. This is not the most amazing food. I can guarantee you that free food is not the kind of food that you want to be celebrating to get. It's always good to be able to afford your own food. But however, when we're facing difficulties, help always comes in handy, and it's something that we always are grateful for. But that's not really what I want us to dwell on this evening. I want us to dwell on Glory's story. Her story is one that really touched me because I can relate. Glory lost her mom after her mom and her dad separated. She lost her mom to breast cancer. I mean, this is a very young woman. I think she was maybe 23 when she lost her mom, because she's 25 today, and she's had this business for 2 years or under 2 years. And she did not give herself time to mourn. She just jumped into work. In fact, let me not tell you her story. Just go on and read this article, Becoming Successful, on our website, www.youngandindependent.com. Title of the article is Becoming Successful. Or you can go to our YouTube channel directly and watch Glory's video. She tells her own story. Her name is Wilglory, but I'll just cut it, short, Glory. What I wanted to say about Glory is that she needed four things, I beg your pardon, to become successful. The first thing that she needed was adversity. That difficulty that Glory went through formed her. It's like in order to make gold, I'm sure you've heard this before, that it has to go through tough, very hot fire. Glory went through a tough time, no doubt. As a woman, I can relate 100%. My father died as well when I was 16, but let's talk about Glory first. Glory lost her mom, and then she just went crazy. She went to work. She didn't want to think about it, but it eventually caught up with her when she fell into depression. And she said, you know what, I'm taking time off work. I'm going to Africa. I'm going back to my roots. She didn't go to Cameroon. I don't know why, but she's Cameroonian. She went to Ghana and she went to Senegal. And she ended up getting a eureka moment in Senegal. That's where the idea for her business was birthed. But she's always, the key thing is that Glory has always been passionate about fashion. What are you passionate about? What's your passion? Are you passionate about football? What are you doing about it? It's good to have passions, but it's even better if you can translate your passions into an income. Isn't that fantastic? That the things that you love the most are able to put food on your table, are able to afford you luxury vacations, are able to pay your children's tuition. Wouldn't that be better? Is that not a better option than to say, oh, you know what, I love fashion, and you keep spending all your money buying new clothes, new bags, and all the like, and enriching another family whilst you're getting broke by the day? How about transforming your fashion like my sis Whitney did? Whitney, I'm blown away. When I see her photos, I am blown away. I know that Whitney has always loved fashion, and now, You can go to our Instagram handle, at Fibami, Fi, as in French, daughter, girl, Fi, F-I-L-L-E, Bami, B-A-M-I. You can check out her photos. She dresses spectacularly, impeccably well. I mean, I when I see her combos, I'm like, wow. And you know what? Whitney has decided that she wants to be what they call these people who dress other people? I'm sorry. She basically wants to take off your wardrobe. If you need a makeover, you can contact Whitney. I've given you her Instagram handle. But what I wanted to say is that, you know, Glory, she did not stay at just passion. You know, what is the one thing that people are telling you that you're good at? Perhaps it's time for you to monetize that thing. You can start small. Just like Glory did. She only started with $5,000. $5,000. And 3 months later, she had quadrupled the money. She had $23,000. I mean, isn't that amazing? If you're passionate about something, really passionate, the universe will align and make it happen for you. You know, a lot of us complain, oh, there's no job. What are you passionate about? Stop looking. These jobs that you're looking for, these are other people's passions that they are seeing to you know, or bringing to bear. Wouldn't you like to bring your own passion to bear? Or do you only want to accompany others? Don't you want to lead as well? How about all of us get into business and solve each other's problems? Wouldn't that be a better world? I'm just asking. You know what I mean? A lot of us, you know, we want to earn an income, and we don't want to think outside the box. We don't want to take a risk. We don't want to go out of our comfort zone. Now let me tell you something about myself. And now Glory has got, guess what? Beyonce bought her bag. She's been on Vogue magazine, Nordstrom, big shops are reaching out to her. I came across another story of a young lady on Facebook. I think that lady went to my boarding school. I need to find out. She looked familiar, but she looked so stylish that I didn't quite recognize her. But I realized that she's friends with my friends from boarding school, or my contacts, not my friends, but my contacts from boarding school, and I think that she's the one. If she's the one, she's totally transformed. She was saying that when she started dressing up and posting her pictures on social media, because she really loved fashion, people were sort of talking her down or bullying her, saying, oh, you want to show off that you've got clothes, you want to show off that. Now, in her post, she was saying she literally gets paid to take these pictures that she was previously taking out of passion, out of love for fashion. She now gets gigs where fashion lines are calling her to wear their clothes and to showcase it on social media. There's many different areas of life where you can be passionate, where your passion can come to fruition, can come to bear. For example, I am not really a fashionista. I'm not very passionate about fashion. It's just not my thing. But I'm very passionate about financial freedom. I really am. And the reason why is because I realized that was the only part to my freedom as a woman, as a child who lost her dad when she was 16. I just realized that men wanted to take advantage of me because they felt that they were at a stronger economic side of the table than I was at the time when they met me. I was a very young girl. I was 16. I was a child. They wanted to take advantage of me because they felt that, oh, they can give me 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000. Come on. You know, and I realized that if I had my own money, I wouldn't even have to deal with their advances or even have to pretend that, you know what, I'm okay with all this nonsense you're saying to me. I wouldn't. No one can actually dare to say nonsense to me right now. You can't. You literally can. And that's why I'm passionate about financial freedom, because I realized that it gave me my ticket to true freedom. Really what they call true freedom. And this did not happen overnight. This happened in my adversity. When my father died, coming from a comfortable background, I realized that, hey, there's no way out. There's no way out. I have to sink or swim. I decided to swim, guys. I decided to swim. I just kept swimming. I kept swimming until I saw the shore. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm not where I used to be. Definitely not. I'm making progress. And that's what I love about being in an uncomfortable zone. When you're in a comfortable zone, there's a tendency to relax and say, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. But that's not it. That's not life. That's not your full, that's not even 1 month of your potential. You're wasting away. You're not, adding value to this world into which God brought you, gave you privilege to live in. What solutions are you bringing to problems? What? The moment you desire something strong enough, I cannot overemphasize. I have so many stories to tell about my personal journey. So many stories about adversity, endurance, bringing ideas into fruition. This podcast you're listening to me via, when the idea of making a podcast to just shift the mindset of my brothers and sisters back home in Africa came to mind, I sort of procrastinated a little about it. I need to find someone who's going to teach me how to do it. I actively tried to find someone who was going to teach me, but that was just lazy excuses. Same with my website. I kept postponing. I'm going to start when I find someone. But hey, guess what? When I put my foot down and I said, you know what? I am going to start this thing today. I personally, I don't know much about, I'm not a tech savvy person, but in 24 hours, less than 24 hours, I created my own website. Oh, guys, listen, when you have the desire to do something, you will do it. I went online, I dug out courses, free courses, everything you want right now. We live in an era where everything can be accessed, nearly or almost everything can be accessed free of charge. The internet is full of resourceful material. I found this free course. I followed the course to the latter I dedicated that day. And at the end, when I took my head up, my website was up and running, guys. Yeah, it was up and running. And I patted myself on the back. I did. Because for me, it was a great achievement. It was the beginning of a new journey. And that's how I'm able to talk to you on this podcast. And that's how I'm able to write all these amazing articles that can, really transform your life and bring out the best in you. I'm not going to drag this much further. Please go and listen to Wilglory's story, Miss Tanjong's story, on our YouTube, or you can read the article. If you're reading the article, please click and watch the video and let her inspire you. And there's so many others out there whose stories can inspire. Look for those stories. Draw inspiration from them. Stop wasting your time on social media watching things that do not add value to your life. Stop wasting your time gossiping about people. Stop wasting your time going about visiting people who do not want to be visited. Stop wasting your time wasting away. Don't do it. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you will be remembered for the lives that you impacted whilst on earth. If you never had any impact on anyone's life or on a mass, you will be forgotten as soon as you're gone. Your true legacy is the impact that you have on people's lives whilst you're here on earth. The people that come across you, how do you impact their lives? How are you adding value? Think about it. Think about it. I'm going to stop here. I encourage you to join us on Facebook, Young and Independent People. I post job opportunities and economic opportunities in general every single day. You just might have that job that you've been looking for, or in order to accumulate the capital that you need to start your own business. I encourage you to invite your friends to join as well, and let's grow as a community, as a people, and as a race. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Until next time, do take care. Bye.